Hi guys, good day. Why are you laughing?
Don't worry, not continue.
Hello guys, good day and welcome to another episode of A Chat with Deb.
Yep.
As you all know, my name is Rumi.
And I'm Debbie.
Welcome to today's episode, and we promise today's episode is going to be mind-blowing and entertaining and educative.
Exactly.
We're going to be talking about friendship.
Again?
How you can create lasting friendships and also identify toxic friendships. So you can know people that you do away with and people that you still live in your lives.
As in it.
Yeah, so
Are you toxic? Why is in my life?
so for starters, I would say
Yeah.
I would give my definition of what I think friendship is about and what it means. I feel like friendship means having someone to confide in.
True.
Someone you can talk to, someone that you can depend on when you are in need or when you need someone to talk to, someone that you can rely on, someone who can be there for you through thick and thin, someone who can speak good of you even when you're not there,
True.
someone who can
Very
carry
key.
your matter on their head, like Nigerians would say, you carried my matter on your head. That's what I feel friendship is about. So what do you think?
Well, to me, I would say friendship means two things. Loyalty and trust.
Yeah, true.
Loyalty. If you're not loyal, sorry. Trust. I must be able
To trust
to
you.
trust you with certain things concerning me. I can't say you are my friend when I can't trust you with certain informations. I'm not saying I'll tell you everything or every information about me you have to know, but I should be able to say that this person would not reveal certain things to some other person. Because I can trust them with that information. So to me, loyalty and trust. That's how I see friendships. And also you talked about being able to talk to somebody. Very true. I'm not saying you should come and be a counselor. I'm saying you should be my friend. I'm not saying you should come and be a
Talking to
counselor.
someone is not just talking. You know, there's a difference between talking to someone and the person actually listening to you. You can be talking to someone and the person is not listening, not absorbing what you're saying.
Exactly.
You're just talking and the person will be like,
Exactly.
finish and let me move on to other things. So there's a difference between talking and finding someone that would actually listen
Listen to
and pay
you.
attention
Yeah.
to you. And it's a two-way thing. It shouldn't be one-sided. If you need someone that you can confide in, make sure you are also someone that person
Can confide in too. Very true.
So, moving on, what do you think, or how do you think people can create friendships and also make friends? Because I feel like there are different kinds of people. There are some people that can just meet people and they
click.
hit it off. But like me, I'm not someone that can just see you and we become friends automatically. It's a gradual process. It's I can't just see you and I say, oh, tomorrow and you're my body and we're talking and all that. It's going to be gradual. I have to know you, and I take my time if I can call someone my friend. So how do you think people can, let me say I meet you now for the first time, you're the kind of person.
How did we meet?
How did we even meet? I think we met in year 1 or so.
We should be how did we even meet there?
I think I can't remember. Was it? It was obviously not during clearance.
It wasn't during clearance.
I think we had already started lectures. It was through IB. Shout out to you, IBs. The two
Little
IBs.
It's true.
I think it was through them. You know, Abu girls, Abroma girls.
Exactly. Yeah, it's true.
I think once we were together and you came
Very
and you
true.
guys spoke and we just
hit it up. Very true. Very true. I won't forget. UST.
Yes.
Shout out to UST. You see UST arrest you.
arrest you.
Anyways, to me, how I choose, I'm a very deliberate person, just like you. I'm very, very deliberate. I understand that. Okay, let me explain it this way. I'm very careful about people I bring close to me, into my space. I love my space so much. I'm very, very particular about it. So apart from those I just hit it off with, which are actually very few, I'm concerned about the way people think. When I meet people for the first time, I try to listen to them. I try to hear them talk. That's why if you see me for the first time, you think I'm very, very quiet, but I'm not. But I'm trying to understand your personality. I'm trying to know where you're coming from. I want to know what is in your head, what is in your mind. So that's how I am as a person. So there are people that I actually just hit it off with like that. But there are some that actually take my time. So when I get into a place for the first time, I'm very conscious about the people around me, because I want to really understand who they are before I bring them into my space. Not like I'm going to judge them from their first conversation, but the way they speak, the kind of things they say, make me have an idea as to the kind of personality that they possess. So that's how I choose my friends. If I meet you for the first time, some will actually hit it off immediately. Others, I'm actually very careful. I know who I'm bringing to my space. I know what your thought pattern is like and how you are. And I'm also very concerned about people that, concerned about making friends that have peculiarities with me. For instance, I'm in finance. I try to get somebody that is actually in finance so we can encourage ourselves based on our careers. Then spiritually, there are people, of course, everybody's in church, but not everybody can be your friend in church. So I'm concerned about, okay, we want to grow, we have same goals of growth spiritually. Do you love to pray? Do you love to study the word of God? What kind of books do you read? What kind of person? What's your foresight? Where do you see yourself
in your mind with?
Exactly. So those kind of people, I'll be very, okay, I can bring this one close to me if need be. I don't need this person to be around me and all. I'm not saying I shouldn't relate to I don't relate to everybody. I can, but of course there are levels to that. So that's how I choose my friends and know exactly what I want. So first of all, I believe you should actually apply to everybody. Before you choose your friends, know who you are as a person, where you're going to, what do you want. There are people that should not be there for your journey, because they'll end up dragging you back. Somebody said something that misery likes company.
Yeah. True.
If you find somebody that is miserable, the person likes to drag other people into his or her misery. So I think you should know yourself as a person, know what you want, know your plans, know your goals, and choose friends based on that. That's how I say it.
Oh, yeah, I agree with everything you said, and just adding one or two things. I feel like if, let me say, you meet someone for the first time and you guys are like opposites, the person you're meeting is someone that hits it off from the first conversation, and you're the kind of person that takes your time. You know, some people start getting the impression, oh, this person is snobbish.
Exactly.
At that point, you start judging the person, saying, oh, I was not trying to talk to her. Yeah, but you should try and understand that people aren't like you. The fact that you're this kind of way doesn't mean I am that kind of way, or I should be
like that.
I can have conversations with people. I might not be comfortable or feel the need to share personal stuff with you just because you're this outgoing person. So at every point in time, if we meet people, we should try and observe the kind of people they are, give them the chance to show who they really are before you conclude and say, oh, this person is snobbish. I feel with that, great friendships will build more with that kind of
very true.
Yeah,
very, very true.
So so
we laugh like that sometimes.
Okay, so do you think that, like, if you have a friend now and maybe you're the person that always does the calling, you always do the checking up, do you think it is fair for the person that you always call to always be at the receiving end? You know, some people be like, that's how I am, I don't know how to keep in touch, but that doesn't mean I don't have you in mind. Do you think it is fair? Should friendship be one-sided? I think that's basically what I want to ask. Should it be one-sided? Do you think it's healthy?
Friendship is a chip. It takes two people. It takes a group of persons. I don't think it should be one-sided. As much as I try to bend or accommodate the fact that if, for instance, I have a friend that doesn't call, that doesn't text, I can be like that at times. I think there should be other ways for me to show care. So as much as we're in a friendship and we really want it to work, we understand what we benefit from each other, it shouldn't be one-sided. It's not fair at any point. But I might not be the type of person that calls or sends text messages, but I can show care in some other way. And I expect that my friend should be patient enough to understand how I show care. It might be in gift giving. I might not be able to call you, but every now and then I'm sending you gifts. Do you understand? I might not be able to call, but I'm the type that if you just call me in the next how many minutes that you're ill or something, I'll be there at your doorstep. So I think we should, in friendships, we should understand how our friends show care and be able to accommodate and live with that. But that doesn't mean that one person should be at the receiving end. It's not fair.
There's some
it's
people
not
like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
They don't believe. You always hear, oh, that's how I am.
That's how I
am. But you just know I always have you in mind. But it's not just saying it. It's about action.
True.
What do your actions show? Do you show that you have this person in mind, or you show that you actually think of this person or appreciate the friendship? Moving on, I think this will lead me to this question. Do you think distance affects friendships?
I don't think so.
I think it does.
Think so.
I think it does.
I don't think so.
Because you know they say out of sight is out of mind. I think it does, because looking at most of the friends you had when you were in secondary school, how many of them are you still close friends with?
Well,
the major reason why you guys are friends is distance.
Okay, but there's a friend I have, and you know her. You know Jessica now.
Yes, sir.
Jessica has been in Bayelsa. I'm in PH, but we keep in touch. Like
that's because both of you are deliberate about the friendship.
Exactly. So it's very possible now. Secondary school friends, we're actually growing, so we might not really come to understand ourselves. Then it's just maybe like childhood brain. But of course, people still make friends and people still become friends, still maintain friendships from childhood and all. But I'm saying, no matter how far you are from a person, it's very possible that you can still reconnect.
Distance shouldn't be a barrier.
It shouldn't be a barrier. Distance can be a barrier, but we shouldn't actually look at it as a barrier.
Life just happens and we
People
get busy. Everybody is onto their own thing, doing their own thing. Things are happening. Adulting is taking a toll on you. So most times you're like, man, I'm like, it's not friendship that's my problem right now. You hear people say that. It's not friendship that's my problem right now. But at the end of the day, you still find out that you need people. You need those friends to move on.
Very true.
No matter how busy you feel you are.
Very, very true.
When you get home and you lie down in your bed, you wish you had someone
around
to talk to. Someone you can just go, how fun now? How was your day? You tell the person about what happened too. So I feel like no man is an island.
Yeah.
Hear some people say, oh, I like my space. I like being alone. I like staying alone. I don't want drama from people, especially with females. They'll say, oh, female friendships, there's so much drama from it and all that. So I just want to be on my own and all that. But I don't think it's a healthy place to be in, because you can't just be on your own. Just
all the
people
time
around you. You need people, and this leads me to one question: male or female friendships? Which do you prefer? You prefer to have a male friend or you prefer to have a female friend?
Well, I haven't thought in that line before, because I have both male and female friends. None. I haven't thought about it. All my female friends are top notch. All my male friends are top notch. Wonderful set of people.
Well, here's some people you say, oh, please, I prefer keeping male friends, especially for the girls. You hear, oh, I prefer keeping male friends because they don't have drama.
But of course, no. But for us to be very, very sincere to ourselves, we men, we have serious drama.
Seriously, because
we do.
You hear some things are problems. When the guys even hear, they're like
very trivial,
very irrelevant. These things are even cause issues. So I don't blame such people for saying, and I don't know what they must have gone through for them to conclude that, oh, they prefer keeping male friends to female friends. So finally, this friendship thing, there's no rule book.
True.
There's no rule book to it, because someone can be a nasty friend to someone else and be the best friend
to another person.
There's no rule book to it. At the end of the day, just find someone that you know that you connect with on different levels.
True.
And also, another thing I'll say is, while you're trying to find good friends, try and be
a good friend.
Try and be a good friend to someone that people can actually, you can hear that, oh, this person called you, Rumi, I can always speak good about her. She can always come through for me. Then, if someone that's a friend confides in you about something, maybe a secret, try as much as possible not to share it
with
someone else, because it takes a level of trust to tell you something that I don't want someone else to know about. And then the next thing, I'm hearing someone else talking about that same thing. It breaks a lot of friends. It has broken a lot of friendships, and it breaks trust a lot. So if you find yourself in a position where you have to keep someone's secret, try as much as possible to. I know it might be difficult because They say there's something someone used to say. Is your best friend is another person's best friend. You get, so you feel this person is your best friend, you tell the person your secret, and that person will go and tell
Somebody
he's our
else.
own best friend. So it's just
Yeah.
it's just a complicated situation.
Very true. And he talked about earlier when we started, he talked about defending somebody who will be able to defend you. I'm also very concerned about that too, because a lot of people that claim to be friends with other people can't defend their so-called friend when there's an issue and maybe the person is not there.
The person wants to take the back seat and say, oh,
Exactly. Imagine having friends and you're in a group where they keep blasting that's your friend and you can't even come up to the person's defense. I don't think you're a good friend.
you're not.
I think that relationship has a question mark and it calls for a bit of caution. I think so. We should be able to defend our friends if we say they are friends. I'm not saying defend them in the negative, but be able to have their back. Another thing too, we should try to tell our friends the truth. Somebody
When
said
they mess
something,
up.
yes. Somebody said something that truth is bitter, but it's the truth. If a friend of yours mess up, I think you should be able to tell that friend
Call them back and say,
you have messed up.
You messed up, bro.
And it
But
should be
let's know how to
Yeah,
sort it out together.
exactly.
That's what shows true friendship. Friendship
True
can
friendship.
be easy and it can also be difficult. It all depends on how you handle it. It can be easy, but it can also be difficult.
difficult.
It goes both ways. So that's just it. It's just
Have you ever had a toxic friend?
toxic. Yeah, toxic. I don't think so. It depends on the level of toxicity you mean. So what do you call a toxic friendship?
Okay, let me give an instance. There are friends that relating with them only give you emotional breakdown, especially through their words. They try. I don't know whether they. I don't know if they do it consciously or unconsciously, but their words are always demeaning. They're in your life, they're meant to be your friends, but their words are demeaning. Their actions and their should I say attitude around you is always
Aura.
depressing. Exactly.
Negative aura.
So can you stay in that kind? Can you still say that person is your friend, even if the person has such an aura according to you?
I can't, definitely, because you should be able to protect your space and your inner peace.
So how do you end that kind of friendship?
I think, first off, if you're the kind of person that can be blunt, there are some people that cannot be blunt and tell you outright, man, this friendship is not working. I don't like the aura you give me. You give me negative energy. Please, we're done.
Stay away.
There are some people, I'm not that kind of, I don't think I can go be that intense. I feel like in that case, I try to draw back. If I find myself in that kind of situation,
Keep your
I
distance.
do it in a way that you will notice that I'm trying to stay away from you. Then if you now have the mind to ask me why, then I might now have the
boldness.
tell you, this is it. I don't like the vibe I get from you. It messes me up, and I don't think we can. If you can work on yourself, fine. We can take it up from there. But if you can't, and you feel like you're okay with the way you behave, then I'm sorry, I don't need you
Around
in my
me.
space. So you should be able to do it with such people, because you should be in control of whatever
happens
around you. So if you feel like this person isn't the kind of person, or this person is giving you negative energy and vibes, you should do it. If you're the type that can be blunt, why not? But if you can't, you can just draw back and maybe stop taking the person's calls. Reduce how you talk to the person, reduce the information you also feed the person. Yeah. So there's something I want to ask.
Okay.
What do you think about, like, if you have a friend now that, you know, there's some friends people have and you hear things like, I can't share my wins with her, she might feel jealous. There's some people, your wins, like if you achieve something and you're like, oh, let me call this my friend. There's some people that can't really tell their friends about it, because you feel, is that the person, especially if maybe you're doing better than the person, career wise or anyhow wise, you might be feeling bad about telling the person, because you feel the person might feel bad. The person it might not be envy, but she might, in the process of trying to celebrate your win now, she might downplay it and make you feel bad in the process, and you'll be like, I shouldn't have even told you. How do you handle?
I think for you to even have that kind of for you to have such a thought about the person, then over time the person has exposed or exhibited such an attitude. Well, to me, of course, we can't be perfect in every area. Maybe the person might be good in certain area. That's why that other friend still keeps them close. But if a person behaves like this, I think it's time to have that conversation. Let's talk about it, person. If something is going wrong, can we talk about this? And I think we should actually, as much as it might not be easy being blunt, to express. You see your life. Abiola. Oh, this. Okay, as much she will call again this game. Okay, for somebody, okay, let me go back. For a friend to feel comfortable sharing your win with your other friend, that means that other friend has actually exhibited certain characteristics that proves that it's very difficult to celebrate your wins. You get, and it's very possible that friends have issues. We're all not perfect. We can't be good in everything. Maybe the person is actually good in other areas. But to me, how I handle this is I'll say, let's have a conversation. I'm the conversation kind of person. I don't like to talk about a lot of things, but things that actually affect my personal space to a great extent. If I'm around and I don't feel comfortable in certain areas, even if you're good, even if you're very wonderful, I think I'd have that conversation with you and tell you, see, I don't feel comfortable celebrating my wins with you because you've shown me that this is how you act in this area, this is what you do, this is what you have said. And it's also possible that the person might have done it unconsciously without knowing that this is this is the vibe they're giving out. But when you tell them about it, I think it's a time for them to recollect. Some people might feel bad about the way you're coming on to them. Look, especially for the friends that are not really nice, they will say, you're telling me I'm a bad person, instead of understanding that you actually love them and you don't want this kind of vibe from them. So there are people that also misinterpret. But when you get to the point where you're having that conversation, the person is actually not listening to what you're saying. The person is hearing, but the person is not listening to make a change. The person is
just listening to respond.
Yeah.
The person is not trying to absorb what you're trying
exactly.
to take it in.
The person is not trying to make a change. Then I feel it's time to actually reconsider that friendship. Because some of us just want to answer the name. I'm a friend. Hey, this is my friend.
Exactly.
You post picture on IG. My friend, my best friend, It doesn't make sense. We shouldn't do things for people, as in because we want appraisal or because we want praises from people, but because it feels comfortable or because it feels okay for us, first of all, and it's for the greater good. So I think it's time to reconsider that friendship if they're not listening to what you have to say, especially when you've conversed with them over and over again.
Before we wrap up, there's something I want to ask. Do you think friends should go into business together?
Yes, but with caution.
you have to answer. You have to think first before you answer this question, because money has spoiled and scattered a lot of friendships.
Well,
do you think?
Let me think again. I think friends should get into business if they can trust each other with money.
And there should be a contract. Everything should be on paper. Don't do gentleman's agreement and just say, we are friends, let's get into this. There's no agreement wherever. There's no profit sharing wherever. You're just doing it because we are friends, we trust each other. I think it should be on paper. If it's business, let it be business. Let the friendship be on one side.
Separate
business. Let the business be on one side. I think it will be better that way, so that nobody will feel cheated. Because definitely one person will start feeling, I brought in more money, or I'm the one putting in more effort. This person is just there doing her own thing, and I'm the one doing all the work. But at the end of the day, we share profits equally. So it should be on paper. Anything that is on paper, I think you guys can handle the business, and nobody will feel cheated at the end of the day. So on a final note, I just feel friendship is not by force.
Exactly.
It's not by force.
I think for saying this, let me just cut you.
Okay.
What's it? Have you been in a situation where somebody comes to meet you? I'd like to be your friend. How does it feel? Does it sound weird?
It's weird.
Very weird.
There was an incident one day. I was at a shop. I went to get something, and I think I forgotten what I went to buy. There was a lady there with me. I noticed that the conversation I was having with the owner of the shop, she was always
chipping in,
getting into the conversation. I felt it was just normal. So when we finished, I bought what I wanted to buy, and I was about to leave. She met me outside. She was like, which way am I going that she would like to drop me? I was like, The first thing that came to my mind was, this one. Well, I told her, oh, I drove. That I didn't. She said, oh, that she actually liked me as we were in there. This is someone I was just meeting. I was uncomfortable, I won't lie. It wasn't something I was comfortable with, but I just smiled. I said, oh, that's nice. We exchanged names, but we didn't get to the part where
Contact.
I'll have a hair. She was like, oh, that she told me where she lives, because so the shop was actually around my house. She told me she stays on so street. I said, oh, fine, that it would be nice if we see again, we'll talk and all that. When she left, I was like, do people really do this?
Exactly.
Someone you don't know.
I've had similar experiences.
It was uncomfortable.
Several times.
An uncomfortable experience.
And
I felt somehow.
Okay, to me, if somebody comes and meets me and say, I would like to be your friend. I don't. It's very difficult for me now to
let you in and trust you.
Exactly.
I will always feel exactly. Has ulterior motive.
Exactly.
Although you have to always watch your back.
Although it's not the right way of it. Some people have very good intentions,
yes,
but I like to be your friend. Why are you asking me? I would like to be my friend. Hey, you're my friend.
It's somehow you definitely feel some type of way.
Exactly.
You will.
Okay, guys, if you had this experience, let's know in the comment section below
and how you handled it, please. Press the person finally, because trust me,
because it's very weird.
It's weird. It's a
very
weird experience.
Very weird experience.
Experience before it's weird.
Very weird. Okay, guys, if you want a friend, first be a friend to somebody. Be loyal. Be trustworthy. Be caring.
Keep that friendship too without expecting too much.
True,
keep an open mind.
Yeah.
And don't always be the person that is the giver in the relationship. You deserve to receive good.
Very true.
You deserve it. So if you find yourself that you're always the giver or the person that is, or when I say give is not, it's not only material things. Your attention, your time, your resources. If you see that you're the only person giving and the other person is just receiving all the attention and everything from me, I think it's time to reevaluate that friendship, because you also deserve that attention too.
Very true, guys. So we've come to the end of today's episode. If you actually enjoyed it, please do well to subscribe, hit the like button, leave your comments,
and share your thoughts too.
Very true. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. It's down on the screen. So guys, take care and see you in our next episode. Bye.